It is currently 5:57 in the morning right now, and I should be asleep, but I don't really feel like going to sleep. So instead, I'm going to talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ! So if any of you guys have been following Dragon Ball FighterZ lately, we've been getting a bunch of DLC, and we also got the announcement of the new new patch coming in. It's going to change a lot of the system mechanics and a lot of the characters as well. And I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Not real quick. I just wanted to talk about that. This video is kind of like a wish list, sort of what I want for this new patch. And also future DLC to come in. Let me just first say right off the bat that FighterZ is an amazing game. I have it running right on my TV right now. It's super fun. It's great. The roster is great. The game plays amazingly. The mechanics work really well for the most part. There are a couple things that I don't particularly care for. Guard canceling is pretty much like garbage. Vanishing can be a little bit awkward sometimes. And there are just a couple smaller things that I don't quite enjoy. But like all in all, it's an amazing game. It's easily 9 out of 10. But there are a couple things that I did want to address with this new patch. Well, first thing, I wanted a couple mode changes. First thing first, I want training mode to have a little more features to it. Like right off the top of my head, the first thing that I think of is a way to like slow down like the gameplay. Like even fucking Smash Bros has this feature. And that's fucking Smash Bros. Smash Bros is not trying to be professional like competitive fighting game. This is, and this doesn't have the slowdown option. Smash does, I know Street Fighter does. I don't know about Tekken or I think a couple Arc System games do it, but I'm not entirely sure. So like that's a standard feature. Why is it not in this game? I know it'll help a lot because it helps anyone practice combos, get the right timing for it, and then they gradually bump up the speed back to normal so that they can keep practicing whatever they want to do, like the precise timing of it. And we don't have that in this. It's really obnoxious. I'd also like for there to be an online training mode so you can train with your friends or just train with anyone really online, because we don't have that, and that would definitely help out. Because one of the big problems with training modes is that you're always training against the computer instead of training against another person, and I know that training with another person is it's a little awkward sometimes if like the other person isn't super as into it as you are. But if you had an online training mode, that would cut the problem right there. We're getting a Z Union thing in the upcoming patch. I'm not sure what that is. I think it has to do with like specific characters. You can pick which union forever, which character you want. I don't know what you necessarily get out of that. I imagine it'll... I have no clue actually. I don't think there's very many details out right now. But yeah. They said they were going to change a bunch of the system mechanics. I think like super dashing, guard canceling, stuff like that. All that's going to be, they're going to take a look at that. First things first, guard canceling, that shit sucks. There's like no redeeming qualities for it. It'll get beaten out by pretty much any attack. There's really no safe time to do it, especially when you're guarding, because most likely you'll be hit by another attack that follows immediately after you guard cancel. Especially if it's like a multi-hitting move, like God forbid it's a fucking Kamehameha or any beam move. Fuck, any multi-hit move will just destroy guard canceling. Vanishing is... You're not getting much out of Vanish outside of extending a combo or just kind of escaping pressure. But you're taking 1 bar for that. And the damage is very... you're not really getting much damage out of it. I think the most important thing is they'll have to change character mechanics, and that goes into character specifically. I just wanted to separate this video into 2 parts. First, the patch, and then second, future DLC that I want. Okay, so currently the characters that are going to be changed through this new patch are going to be, and I'm reading it right now, Vegeta, Frieza, Krillin, Piccolo, Android 16, Android 18, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Nappa, Captain Ginyu, Adult Gohan, Kid Beerus, Kid Buu, Beerus, Android 21, and Broly. Okay, so why is Goku Black not on there? Why is Cell not on there? That's what I want to know. Why the fuck is Cell not on there? That's bullshit. If I had to pick a couple more characters that I would like to be changed a little bit, I would say Gotenks, just for like maybe like a slight buff. Yamcha, slight buff. I think Tien is perfect where he is right now. Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku are fine. I have no idea why Android 18 is on the list. I think she's fine where she's at right now. Wait a minute. Why is Majin Buu not on there? Yeah, Majin Buu's not on the list. He's not being changed. Along with Nappa is like considered to be one of the worst characters in the game. I think by far the worst character. Why is Majin Buu not on the list? During the live stream that this patch was announced, there was a picture that had all these characters on there, along with in the the bottom right corner, etc. I don't know if that's characters or it makes me wonder if they're not even gonna touch Majin Buu. Because don't get me wrong, he has strengths, but he sucks. Well, compared to the rest of the cast, he sucks. I only think Android 21's on the list just because of that touch of death combo that's really, really easy to do. Like, that shit kills. You can do that like immediately at the start of the match, and you will die and you'll lose a character right off the bat. And you don't need bar, you only need assists, and if you can just do the combo itself pretty well, then you can really do it with no problem. Super Saiyan Vegeta, obviously it's his assist. It's the best assist in the game, and it's really, really like that shit is super fucking overpowered. That's gonna be nerfed totally. I think they confirmed that Vegeta's assist is going to be changed. Definitely nerfed. I don't know about the rest of his kit, like his normals and stuff. I think that might be a little bit of a buff just to kind of compensate for probably a big nerf to his assist, because some of his normals and special attacks are iffy. They're not bad, but they could be a little bit better. Frieza, I think he's gonna get a buff. I think he's pretty good. He's like mid-tier. I think he could be just a little bit higher with this though. It's gonna be a slight buff. That's what I think. Piccolo, I think Piccolo's Hellzone Grenade is gonna be nerfed. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. Like if you deflect it, then you can just pretty much null the entire thing. But if you're caught in that, then it's pretty good. I think it's just the amount of setups that you can get with it is a little bit too much, and it kind of overshadows the rest of his kit. As for the rest of his kit, I think that might get a little bit of a buff. Kind of like the same thing with Vegeta. Like you're minimizing one thing, and then you're maximizing another, or you're weakening one thing, strengthening another. Android 16, obviously that's gonna be like, because he's so fucking good. I think like he's supposed to be like the best character in the game. He's got fantastic pressure. His grabs pretty much set up really, really easily. He's got a suicide attack, which is it's a one-hit KO. He's got his supers do pretty good damage for all things considered. He's really easy to play. His damage is pretty good, and his combo potential is just really, really good. All in all, it's all very, very good. I think he's just gonna be weakened in general, not like obliterated to fucking mediocrity, but like he's gonna be weakened. I think pretty much in most aspects. At least that's what I believe. Android 18, I don't know why. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, I think he's getting a buff. I think he's getting a buff because Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he doesn't suck, but he's on the lower end. he doesn't have that many good normals. His special attacks are, meh. He's not, even without his assist, he's not as good as just Super Saiyan Vegeta. But like Super Saiyan Vegeta, including his assists, it's like a little bit higher, like upper mid tier. Blue Vegeta's like bottom mid tier for sure. Actually, I think probably even like high low tier. At least that's what I believe. Nappa? I'm not Nappa's getting a buff for sure. I'm not sure to what though. I don't play Nappa very much. I can't say for sure what exactly they're gonna buff with him. I don't know. That's a good call. Captain Ginyu, he's gonna get a buff. I think it's just some of his moves are a little jank. I don't know if they're gonna remove the raccoon bug for sure, because that's not supposed to be in the game. That's broken. That's getting taken out along with the Android 21 Touch of Death. That's gone. But I don't know if they're gonna change the rest of the Ginyu Force. I don't know if they're gonna. I would like to see how. I would like to see a little bit. I would like some more details before the patch comes out to really make a solid opinion as to what I would like to be changed. Because again, I don't play Ginyu very much, so I'm not sure what to say about it. Adult Gohan, it's gonna be his pressure, his mix-ups. He's so fucking good. He's got crazy pressure. His block strings are like, he's got pretty much the best block strings in the entire game, even better than Cell. One of the things that is kind of plaguing the game right now, and this is true of like any fighting game really, with overpowered characters, is that there are a lot that lower characters are not being used nearly as much. That's every single fighting game ever. Is that the more powerful characters are, the more people will use them, whether they just want to win or whatever. Kid Buu, he's getting a nerf. Definitely. He's also really good. He's not quite as powerful as Gohan, Cell, and 16, but he's a lot like Cell. He's heavy rush down. He mixes you up. He's got crazy damage, and his normals are really, really good. I think they're just gonna tone it down a bit. I forgot to talk about Krillin. Krillin's getting a buff. No doubt about that. He's one of those characters that you really have to put a lot of time into to really get good with, but you're not getting as much of a reward as doing that same thing, but with like a higher tier character like Gohan, Cell, I mean Adult Gohan. Because he's got some really, really good tools. He's got the Destructo Disc, which does pretty good damage. His rock setups are really, really good, because that shit can just cancel you out of a combo and put you in another one. His Senzu Bean will save you in a pinch. But like, I think Krillin's assist is specifically meant to extend combos, because that's pretty much all it's good for. Yeah, I can just really see Krillin being improved in pretty much any way that they wanted. Next character is Beerus. He's getting a buff for sure. I main Beerus. I'm so glad that he's on this list. Right off the bat, I know they're gonna change his Orbs of Destruction. How they're gonna change it, I don't know. I hope it's not. You can't just super dash through it anymore, because that pretty much just wipes out its usefulness. If you just super dash through it, and it's completely freaking. That's it. You can get some good setups with it, but the thing is, it's so risky, and you're not getting very much reward out of it. He's a decent character. It's his Orbs of Destruction that really holds him back. He can't really. That's his main gimmick. But the thing is, it's beat out so easily that it's pretty much just obsolete, and you're not really able to use him to his max potential, just because of that glaring flaw. That's his biggest problem. His main gimmick can get beaten out so easily. He's got some really good normals. His 2M is really, really good. Cause that's a full screen. That's almost a full screen sweep. His quarter circle back is really good. He's got pretty good supers. His auto combo is an auto mix-up, which is really nice. I really like Beerus as a character, so I main him. So I'm really glad that he's getting the love that he deserves, because I really like the character. Next we have Android 21. I already talked about her. They're gonna remove her touch of death. I can't say if it's gonna be a complete nerf though. I'm not entirely certain on that. Outside of the touch of death, I don't think she's that crazy. I think she's pretty middle of the, like in the middle. I think she's actually a little bit higher than that. I know Leffen is doing pretty well with her. She can do some really crazy shit. Touch of death aside, but finally we have Broly. The thing is, Broly's so recent. He only got released like, I think, a month and a half ago. So we don't know about him as much as we do characters that were in there from the start. But I think like the first thing they're gonna do is up his damage. His damage is... This was like... I think they kept his damage low so that he wasn't gonna be super overpowered and crazy. But the thing is, that's kind of what's holding him back from being a pretty good character. Like, he's just decent right now. His damage is getting buffed. I don't know about his normals. I think he's pretty good. I think if his damage is just boosted, then that's pretty much all he really needs. Outside of that, I wish Yamcha, I wish Gotenks, I wish Goku Black was on there. I would wish for Goku Black to get a nerf. He's just really good in every sense. He's pretty much got a tool for everything. It's so overwhelming. He's just really good. Like, he's like Kid Buu, he's like Cell. Like, he's just got everything. But the thing is that everything he has is a little bit too strong. Just like just bring it down a little bit, tone it down, and then we'll be good. For Yamcha, I think he would need a little bit of buff. The thing is that he kind of struggles against certain characters, and he's got decent normals. It's just that, like, he doesn't have anything amazing. Because the thing is that he specializes on his ground game, kind of like Hit, not quite. Like, Yamcha still has a good air game, but like Yamcha's like, he's a Rekka and a rushdown. His rushdown needs a little bit of work. Strengthen it just a little bit so that his special like quirk is like, it really makes him, because right now it's, you can get other rushdown characters to do what he can do better. Like Cell. Cell's like the best rushdown character in the game by far. For Gotenks, kind of like Yamcha, but Gotenks is kind of all around. He's kind of a mix-up, but the thing is that he's very... he's a little bit on the lower end of mid-tier. I think he just kind of needs just a general buff. I think that's what he really needs. But it's just that, like, if I had to describe him as a character as a whole, he would just be decent. Decent, and that's it. You would play him if you just really like the character, but everything that he can do, other characters can do. And... oh shit! Tien Gohan! I didn't even realize that he wasn't on the list! Wait, is he? No, he's not! Tien Gohan! Oh my god! Tien Gohan and Kid Buu Majin Buu are not on the list. Come on! Oh, okay, let's talk about Tien Gohan first, because before I just realized it, I wasn't even talking about him. I didn't even realize it. Tien Gohan. He's got a really good damage. That's it. I hate to, like, just throw him under the bus like that, but that's kind of all he has. And he's got some pretty good rushdown, but the thing is that he gets beat out. The best characters in the game overshadow everyone. Because, like, the 3 best characters in the game pretty much cover every character that you would need. You got, like, You got a point character, and well, pretty much any of them. You've got your anchor, you've got rushdown, you've got grappling, you've got mix-up, you got all of that. All of the other characters in the game are kind of overshadowed. Yeah, I just think that Tien Gohan, I wouldn't say buff his damage, I think just buff everything. Because his normals are so stubby, like normal characters, they would hit you. Tien Gohan is like, he'll be like 2 feet short, literally. I think that's it. Yeah, Actually, one more character, Trunks. I think Trunks could go for a slight buff. Just a slight buff. I just think that his mix-up game could be a little bit better. And that about covers all the things that I really want for this patch. To be honest, I think they're aware of what people really want from this new patch, and I think they're really going to deliver on it. I can't say for certain what it's going to entail. I don't think we have details yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. And along with the patch, we also got DLC. Let's go into the characters now. Future DLC. So, for the DLC characters we have right now, already in the game, we have Bardock and Broly. Bardock's pretty fun. He's an all-rounded rushdown. He's actually one of the better ones. He's really, really, really good. Broly is a juggernaut. He has so much super armor. That's the point of him. And he's about mid-tier. Next, we have Fuse Zamasu. I am so glad he is in this game. I love Zamasu. I love him so much, and I'm so glad he's in this game. I'm really glad it's Fuse Zamasu too, because Fuse Zamasu is badass. I don't quite care for regular Zamasu. I don't know what they would have done with him if it was just regular, but I think it's really, really cool. Then we got Vegito Blue, which I think is also really cool. I like that they're putting a lot more characters from Super in this, because I really like Super a lot. Super is what got me into the whole series, into Dragon Ball as a whole. And it's my favorite out of all of them. Yeah, even more than like Z and stuff. Next we have Base Goku, Base Vegeta. I don't want them in the game. Granted, they've been data mined, so it's almost essentially confirmed at this point. I just hope that it's not true. I don't want Base Goku, I don't want Base Vegeta. We already have regular Goku and we already have Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta. We already have Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta. If we had Base Goku and Base Vegeta, that'd be overkill, man. Because like people are already drawing that comparison with Goku Black, Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and Blue Goku. Now if we have Base Goku, we'll actually have like all 3 of regular Goku. That's so that's crazy. And we'll have the same thing with Vegeta. Like, why? I mean, if they play well, I guess I can somewhat forgive it, but like, there's so many other characters you could pick. Yeah. And then after that, I think for season 1, the final characters will be Android 17 from Tournament of Power. I hope to God it's Tournament of Power Android 17, or Ranger 17 if you would call it, because I don't like his original design with the fucking ascot and the freaking green leg warmers. That shit is ugly. I'm gonna be honest, some, not all, but some of the original character designs for Z kind of sucked. I don't like original 17, and he's already in the game with 21. I'm 18 as her gimmick. So I think we're getting Tournament of Power 17, Android 17, which is really good. And then after that we have Cooler. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Final Form Cooler, because Base Cooler just looks like a more purple Frieza. Like if you just took Frieza and then swapped the colors, you get Cooler. But Final Form Cooler looks sick as shit. And there's already a mod for Cooler that somebody made, and it actually looks pretty cool. But I think if we had just like final form cooler, that would be really cool. So that's all the DLC for Season 1. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Season 2 because this game is super fucking popular. It's so popular, and DLC sells like mad for pretty much any game. And the thing is that this game it didn't have like day one DLC. Actually, no, it did. It had Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Actually, no, those were pre-orders. I guess you consider it day one DLC, but not quite, because you can still unlock them in the game. It would just take a little bit of time. But yeah, they're handling the DLC pretty well. I'd like a little more stages, but yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? So it makes sense that there would be a Season 2. If there isn't a Season 2, I don't know why they would not do that. It seems like it seems pretty obvious that there's gonna be a Season 2. It's just, that's just how, like, what the fuck? That's just how it goes. So the characters I want for Season 2, and there was a Reddit post by somebody who used to work at I think Arc Systems, who kind of leaked what character, not, it's more of a rumor than anything. Oh no, Bandai Namco, former Bandai Namco employee, was leaking a bunch of stuff about their upcoming games, and with stuff about Soul Calibur 6, Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 2, One Piece World Seeker, a Dragon Ball action RPG, a single-player JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game for the Switch, and then other stuff. I won't go into the other stuff. We're only here for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So, I'm reading the Reddit post right now, and it says Season 2 of DLC was just finished planning, and they started translating the paperwork the day before they got fired. The character packs were as follows. The first will be out before the end of the year. Season 2, according to them, will be Tapion! Fucking really? That guy? No one gives two shits about fucking Tapion. I don't give two shits about, I don't even like fucking, I haven't even seen the movie he's from. Are you fucking for real? Then we have Gogeta. I could see Gogeta being in the game, although we have like, I think 2 fusion characters at this point, because we have Zamasu and Vegito. I think that might be a bit too much. Although if you really want to be technical, you can consider Goku Black a fusion, because he's future Zamasu in Goku's body. Well, that's being kind of anal about it, but whatever. Then we have Master Roshi, or as it's written, Muten Roshi, with Videl and Great Saiyaman. And what I mean, Videl was Great Saiyaman. It's I think it'll be something kind of like Android 18, where like Saiyaman or Gohan kind of just shows up and does shit, but Videl's like the main character you're controlling. Next is Raditz and Zarbon. Really? Raditz? Come on. Fucking really? No one gives two shits about Raditz. The only thing he really has is that he's Goku's brother. That's it. He didn't even do that much. He didn't really have that many interesting abilities. Well, I mean, at least they can pretty much make up whatever they want with him. So, I mean, I guess there's that. I can see Zarbon in the game. I don't really have a beef with him. I think, I was watching, a Rufelmonger's video about it, and he was talking about, like, Zarbon could be, like, an install character, with, his second form being, like, super powerful and stuff like that. And then they both kind of play different because, like, his base form and then his, super power form. I think that would work pretty well. I'm hoping that's more kind of like a Golden Frieza thing, where it's more of a super rather than something you can just do like without, not like a super. Although there are a couple of characters that I would pick over Zarbon. And then the last two are Kaba and Kale with Caulifla. I'm wondering, well, Kaba's pretty cool. I'm wondering if with Kale, it's gonna be Kefla. I hope it is, because Kefla's really freaking cool. And she does a lot of cool shit in Super, so I think they can do a lot of stuff. Now, for characters that I would prefer, first, right off the bat, Jiren. If Jiren is not in FighterZ, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Because Jiren is so damn cool. He is so fucking cool. He is probably one of the most powerful fucking characters in the whole series. He wipes the shit out of everyone in the Tournament of Power. It took a new form of Goku to beat Jiren, along with other people assisting Goku and also tacking on additional damage. If it was just Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren, Jiren would still probably win. But and then Jiren has like his fucking Limit Breaker form, where like pretty much the only thing he does is that the top half of his uniform gets shredded, and then he gets fucking angry. Like, that shit was so crazy, and I would be so happy if Jiren got in FighterZ. That would blow my fucking mind. Also, I think Toppo would be pretty cool, because Toppo's got a pretty cool idea behind him, and he's also very flashy, because like in the earlier parts of the Tournament of Power, he was doing a lot of like poses and stuff. Like, there's a moment where like 17 interrupts like Ribrianne's transformation, and like fucking Toppo runs in and just starts posing all over 17. It's hilarious. I think like he could be they could have a lot of fun with him, just like kind of like Kid Majin Buu, where like it's kind of goofy and stuff. I think that would be really fun. And then his fucking God of Destruction powers, dude, that shit would be insane. That would be crazy. Other characters that like I would like to be in the game. If we had to have another form of Goku, I would like either Ultra Instinct Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That shit would be crazy. Especially Ultra Instinct, because like there's so much stuff you can do with that. Like you can give him like a counter, kind of like hit. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just make him like a Rushdown, make him like Rekka, or like almost like Yamcha in a sense. That would be pretty cool. I haven't seen Fusion Reborn, but probably Janemba. That'd be pretty cool. I think Janemba would be an interesting character. Aside from that, I can't think of much else. Yeah, that's really about it. Yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to talk about. I've gone over everything I wanted to say. I think that if in an ideal world, all of those characters within the game, except for base Goku, base Vegeta, I don't like it, but it's probably gonna happen. I hope not, but I don't make the rules. But if Jiren, Toppo, and like in an ideal in a perfect world, extra characters, Ultra Instinct Goku, Jiren, Toppo, Kefla, maybe Janemba. I haven't seen Fusion Reborn. I think that would think that would be really cool. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. I've talked about the patch already. I've gotten everything I want to say about that. Yeah, that's really it.
Hello everybody, post-edit Weebin M here. So, as I was editing this video, I thought of a couple of characters that I think would also be pretty cool to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm not quite as sold on these ones as others are, but I think they would be pretty cool. The first two would be Omega Shenron and Baby from Dragon Ball GT. I think they would be pretty cool. I think more people want like Baby and stuff, just because I think Baby was around for a little longer. But I know that a lot of people like Omega Shenron more. Yeah. Next would be young Goku or Kid Goku. I think that would be pretty cool. He seems like he would have a very different moveset, even for like another Goku clone. Since it's Kid, it's kind of like the difference between Teen Gohan and Adult Gohan. I think that would be pretty cool. Mr. Satan. I think seeing Mr. Satan would be pretty cool. Kind of like a joke character. I think that would be really, really funny. And imagine if he was like high tier. That would be even funnier. Oob would be pretty cool. I don't know what kind of moveset he would have, but like I think Oob would be pretty cool. It would kind of help him expand more as a character, because we really have not seen very much of him. And I think the last thing he ever did was like final episode of GT, and that's it. Dabura would be pretty cool. And then finally, oh yeah, that's right. Chi-Chi. That would be really funny. She's technically a fighter. She is a fighter. I don't know how good of a fighter she is, but that would be pretty funny. Anyways, that's it for post edit. We've been back to the original video.
As it stands right now, I really like FighterZ. I want this patch. I want some fucking. I want a release date. They haven't given it out yet, and I'm so mad. Especially because like the patch is supposed to come along with Fuzomasu and Vegito Blue. If we just get a release date, I don't care how far away it is. I just want it. That's about it. I don't have anything else to say other than thank you for listening, and that's about it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go now. Take care. Bye.